I think that's working.
I can hear you.
It's been a while. I'm a bit rusty, man. Oh my gosh. Well, yeah. I just never quite know how to start these things. Hello, everyone. I'm Ronnie Trickshot from Down Under, and this is Adam, the superstar YouTuber himself, aka Shark Eyes. 2,000 subscribers now, Adam. Well done.
Thank you, mate. Got there. Tipped the scales.
Yep. Did very good. And the other night, I noticed that you posted a video about a certain Hulk figure, and then I woke up the next morning and I woke up the next morning to find that you'd somehow notched 10,000 views on that sucker.
It's been successful, to say the least.
It was amazing, mate. I sent you a voice message that morning, and I'm pumped for you, man. That was fantastic, and certainly reward for all of the hard work that you put into your YouTube channel. Well done.
Thank you, mate. He's a jolly green giant himself.
He's beautiful.
He's a big boy. 8.5 inches of green plastic.
Fair enough. What have you been doing otherwise, mate? Because we haven't been around for a while. I don't know. I'm not sure. It's a combination of not having ideas and just being general, casual, laid back, lazy Aussies. Is that fair to say?
I think we're lazy. Excuse me. I think we're both pretty busy gentlemen.
We're not lazy, as he yawns.
I am tired. Tired and lazy, two different things. You know, and this leads into what I'm saying. Is like been working, dealing with a flare up of my previous injury, as you know, and when I'm not been dealing with that, I'm dealing with home life and putting out fucking videos and like just being busy. But you know, we've always said that when we go to the ideas well and we put the bucket in, we like to come out with something good in the bucket. If nothing comes out of the bucket, we don't bother.
Yeah, absolutely. I totally agree.
Yeah.
I've been taking photos on Saturday morning of football matches for cash as well. So that makes things a little bit tricky. However, until this year, I had been taking photographs on a voluntary basis for the club that I was involved in. Now I'm on the payroll of the league, and I have to say, I don't think I'll ever take photos for free ever again.
Nor should you. 3 words, Aaron. Know your worth.
Oh, thanks, mate. Yeah, I'm worth the small amount of beer money they pay me every week, I'm sure.
Exactly.
All right, let's go and have a look at the chat because everyone's queuing up in here. There's a few in the house already.
Who's here?
Bill
Who's
K.
here?
Yep. Bill K was the first one in. He messaged me, I think, after our live stream, and we had a good old chat on the old Instagram. He's also saying he'd like to thank his mum and dad for never teaching me how to tell the time. Okay, fair enough. Cool. We probably make it hard to hold down a job, Bill. Might want to learn. Joe Hunter 73. Hello, Wes. Good to see you, mate. Beta Ray Bob is in the house. Hello, Beta Ray Bob. Ahoy there, wreck ship. And that obviously brings us to our first sound effect welcome for the morning or the evening. It's not meant to be that one. It's this one. The wreck ship. We'll get the submarine out for wreck ship. Hello, wreck ship.
Drop the sonar, baby.
Yep, absolutely. Who else have we got here? Just madly trying to keep up with the chat, eh? Oh my gosh, it's nuts. Everyone's saying hello to everyone. Joe Fan 84. Hello, Joe Fan. How are the kitty cats going, mate? I love watching your videos where you review figures and then the cats randomly jump up on the kitchen table and say g'day. Don't ever change. I think it's fantastic. Steve GR Jokers says, howdy, you filthy animals.
Steve,
very cool. Oh, there he is. Nate, the retro tinker. The guy who does the best voices on YouTube, as I'm concerned. Nate's in the house. Oh, here's Kiwi. There he is.
Yeah,
welcome aboard, Kiwi. Do I have Kiwi's sound effect here? I think I probably do.
Have you got a sheep?
I've got the modem, the dial-up internet.
Oh yeah, the dial-up.
Here. Yeah. There we go. Welcome aboard, Kiwi.
Hello.
We were having internet problems before. I'm glad they've kind of stabilized.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's see who else is here. Crikey, man, there's so many guys here. Just scrolling through. Everyone's saying hello to everyone. Everyone's such good friends with. Everyone's such good friends with everyone. There he is. There's the man, Casey. Now, Casey, don't go to bed on us, mate, because
good evening.
Casey, stay for the duration because my last head swap, I've done specifically for you. All right, so there's something to look forward to, something to keep your eyes open for. And I've got to play Casey's sound effect as well.
And now back to He-Man and the Masters of the Universe.
Who else we got? Crikey, man. So many people. Everyone's saying hello to everyone. Bill wants to know what your injury was. A sore back and a dog bit him on the penis as well.
Not really a sore back, a bit severe than that.
A sore back and a penis bite. A bitten penis.
It was a herniated back, Aaron, and there was no penis bites.
Okay. All right.
What's up, K-Mac?
K-Mac says, what's up, Sharky? You're getting all the new shit that we ain't getting in the new US, and he loves your reviews.
Firstly, thank you for the kind words. And secondly, I can't call it. It's just, I'd say, a geographical thing. Let's put it down to that.
Yes. Yeah, it is. Nate says he... well, bit of lag there. Bit of lag. We're coming back. Nate says it's funny because he also sells photos for cash.
Tinker fans.
Photos, I would have thought. Foot 1212 is also here. There's foot 1212 is here. Hello, foot 1212 or foot 1212. We have to get some clarification on that. Are we calling him foot 1212 or foot 1212? And Joe Fan, we already said hello, but he said he'll be in and out because he's going to be heading to bed. Adam, do you have anything to show off? I've got quite a few things I wanted to show off.
I do. Hang on 1 second. Just give me 1 second. I wasn't prepared for this part. Obviously, I've showed the Hulk. What's going on here? Just fucking work StreamYard. Yeah, shit. Give me 1 second. I'm still here.
No worries.
Talk amongst yourselves.
Yeah, I love it when you disappear like that because I can play the fart noises. There we go. Yeah, so you're obviously up to something.
All right, I'm back. Put me on the big screen, you dork.
Put you on the big screen, you dork.
Yeah, come on, kid.
All right. Big screen enabled. Ooh.
Enable big screen.
Cool, man.
Yeah, he's pretty cool.
The old frag.
We didn't discuss this last night, Aaron, because we were probably too tired, but I'm with you on these SMGs. I think they're shit. I might even take them off. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, mate.
I don't
Absolutely,
know.
I can hear you.
I'm just a bit like, you know what? Let's do it right now. Let's do it right now on the camera and see how he looks without him. Yep, I think that's better.
Yeah.
And I feel like I need to get a replica of the one that he came with, originally, the machine gun he came with. I feel like that's better. That's cleaner. Yeah. I think that's cleaner. Don't you think that's cleaner? What do you guys? What's the chat thing?
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. Yes.
Kind
of right.
And I got this.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Breaker is in house with the little mass MacGuffin.
Yes, the mass device. Yeah, the meteorite crystals, whatever the fuck they are. This is actually my second one because I've already sent one. The one that I reviewed, I sent to the States to someone. So yeah, I haven't opened this one yet.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, that's it. And anyone who's just joining us now, I've got this guy.
Big Hulk.
That's it.
Joe Fan says,
I'm pretty sure that's it.
Joe Fan said he did his back at work. He identifies with you there.
That's what happened to me.
Steve says you're making him spend money.
Get me off the screen now. Get me off the screen now. Go on. Get off. Thank you.
Steve says you make him spend money.
Let me read this. There's a definite correlation between watching Alan's reviews and me spending money. Well, look, I'm not responsible for your disposable income. Yeah, but thank you, I guess. You're welcome.
Right. Viper Scout says, "G'day, hello, Viper Scout. Thank you for joining us." Rexship.
Scout, I know you're from Lawrence. I know you're from Lawrence's channel, of course. But have you ever joined one of our streams before? I don't know if I've ever seen you in here before.
I reckon he has. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he has. Yeah.
Okay. I'm wearing pants. All right.
Stand up.
That's all I got.
The tidy whities.
Yeah. I've already been out and about this morning, Aaron. I had an appointment at the physio at 7:30 a.m. I went to Office Works after that. I went to the post office after that. I walked my dog, and I've come home, and here I am for this. So I've had a busy morning. Like, it's only, what time is it here now, mate? It's just gone 11, hasn't it? So I've been out and about, so I need pants. Pants are essential.
Yeah.
And it's cold here. It's cold here.
Yeah, they're definitely essential if it's cold.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think they're essential in any weather, to be honest, unless you want to get arrested.
That's true. Casey
says he likes the Frag Viper. So, Casey, I like it too. But Adam and I were talking. Because Frag Viper was my first Cobra figure, I am really attached to the original look, and I can I could do without all the extra elements that have been supplied with that Frag Viper. So the blue harness, the chrome look on the scoop, the extra. Well, it's his head, but the cyborg face, the two SMGs, and that smoke effect on the grenade. I can do without all of those things because I'm a purist. Having said that, I don't mind them. I like it, and I will get it.
What about this, Aaron? Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. If you were to take a photo of this, like when you take your toys outside and take photos of them, would you use the grenade throwing effect? Because I feel like you could take a good photo with that. No. Interesting. Okay.
No.
I feel like you like it in person. I like. What's that?
So, being a photographer, I'd want to use real smoke. I wouldn't want to use plastic smoke. Does that make sense?
Okay. That's fair enough. I can get down with that.
Jay agrees with you. The shockwave guns need to go.
He can't. I don't know if you saw it in the review or not. He can't even hold them properly with those hands. They're shit.
Yeah. And he hasn't got any yet, but he's going to get them. And welcome, Jay. I don't think we've seen you in here before. It's awesome to have you along, mate.
Jay's probably come over. I'd say maybe from my channel. He's a regular on my side of things.
Bill's saying just tell people what to buy, which is you don't do that. You don't do that at all.
No, you buy what you like. Buy whatever brings you joy. That's my advice.
Yep. Nate says, as I say, the proof is in the pants.
Worldwide pants.
Yep. Kiwi says, don't buy the sub.
That's right, Campbell. Buy figs, not subs. Buy figs, not subs. That's the mantra.
Yeah.
Hey, boy, come over here. There's a dick and orange subs, bro.
We get that one out. Good times. You asking what time it was there has just precipitated everyone talking about what time it is there, which is great. So
I was asking you blokes. All right, I know what time it is over there. I don't care.
That's funny. Bill, I thought you couldn't tell the time, mate. I thought your parents never taught you. What's that about? GI Jetman.
Tell me.
Yeah. GI
Jeremiah?
Jetman's here.
Good morning.
Jeremiah. Yep.
I like that avatar, mate.
It is the beast. Yep. All my stars and garlets, as GI Jetman would say. GI Jetman, he got a package from me the other day, and he did a little video. So that was cool to see that rock up. All the time talk has precipitated everyone asking each other what day it is, which is also a little bit funny. But I want to show you what I've got this week. So first off, big shout out to Mod Extra, aka Chris in the UK. He has sent me his entire childhood collection of Action Force comics. Maybe I should solo myself for this, eh?
Solo yourself. Don't soil yourself, just solo yourself.
Check these out. The artwork on these is just phenomenal, man. So
Destro looks like a mime in that picture.
He does a bit, eh? These are just
that's cool cover.
Yeah. I mean, the artwork is different to Marvel US, but all of the main elements are there.
That's another good cover. That one with Destro there.
Yeah, that's a good one too. Man. Lady J's just smashing, cracking some heads.
Yeah, that's decent. Yeah.
Eye of the Tiger. It's pretty cool. Snake Eyes. Eye of the Tiger.
Very cool.
And then there's Storm Shadow, Eye of the Tiger. So this looks like they were back-to-back issues.
Well, look at them. They pair up. If you put them together, they pair up.
Yeah. So that was number 40, the one that I just put down, and this one's number 41.
But you know what I'm saying, though, right? With the spines.
Yeah. If I put them side by side, they will. Yeah, the type it completes a. It makes a.
That's cool. That's very cool.
Yep. So
can you talk into the microphone, please? Thank you. There we go.
Makes a complete tiger face like that. It's pretty cool. Right?
Tiger style.
Here's Flint fighting some eels. Death in
That's
Venice.
another cool cover.
Yep. That's another cool cover too. It's a whole series about Menace in Venice. It's very cool. Bit of
and all different stories, aren't they? They're all different to the Marvel US ones, aren't they?
Yeah, absolutely. This is a cool cover. Look at this one.
Yeah, that's sick.
Zartan looks quite fearsome in that one. This looks a little bit
like he's shit.
Yeah, probably.
This looks like
one of the Joe covers. I feel like I should have played a fart noise then.
It's like the one where he's cutting up junkyard, similar to that.
Yep, that's the one. Crimson Guard and more. Yeah, so
I like that one with the eel. That's cool.
This one? That's very cool.
Where's my care package mod extra? Bloody hell, Chris. What do I get? What do I get for my fucking efforts? Nothing? Just shits and giggles?
Done really well. Look what else rocked up this week. Ta-da!
Oh, what is that?
It's a little business card. It's got my
that's
little
cool.
details on it. It has this pink strip here because I often make buttons, so I wanted to put some buttons on this little pink strip for when I send my care packages out to people. So,
oh, that's cool, man. What's I can't read it. What's it say on there? Well, you read it out. My eyes are terrible.
It says Ronnie Trickshot. He's an Aussie guy that does G.I. Joe stuff on Instagram and YouTube, and then it's got all my social links, and then knowing is half the battle on the bottom. So,
very cool, man.
Yeah. Yep.
I like the pink.
Yeah, well, you know, pink's my jam. My jam.
Yeah. Yep. So does Zan does.
Yeah. I got a couple of 2000s figures this week as well. So pretty happy with that.
Yep.
And
nice.
I also bought a lot on eBay, and the lot rocked up. And I opened the box. And guess what the first figure I pulled out was?
Tell me. Oh yeah, that one. Yep, we discussed this, haven't we? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sick.
But I mean, not everyone in the chat's seen it.
No, I know. I'm just saying. Calm down. Fucking hell.
And he is in almost flawless condition. I couldn't believe it. Just loose in a box full of figures. So hit the jackpot there. Really happy with that.
Worth the price of the lot alone.
Productive couple of weeks. Plus, my Motu obsession is continuing. All your fault, Casey Wheeler. Going mad on the Motu. So I got a Skelly God. And I've just about finished watching the TV series too, which has been fantastic. So
nice.
Been a big couple of weeks for me. The chat just rolls on. Jay says he loves seeing Lady J smashing Cobra guards. Skidmark Larry has joined us.
Larry.
I think I've got.
Hello.
Do I have a sound effect for Larry? I can't remember. I don't think I do. Gonna have to fix that. Gonna have to get it. What are you playing with, bro?
I'm playing with the Hulk.
I'm
trying to get him into that thunderclap thing that doesn't work properly. I saw a post on Instagram where it was Punk. Punk actually figured out how to do it, but
okay.
So I'm trying to do it, trying to get him to clap. I don't have the clapping hands on though. I've got the big fists on, so it's Thunder Fist Hulk.
Cool, fair enough.
I got comics this week too. I went to my LCS and picked up my pull list of stuff, so I've got comics as well. I haven't opened the bag yet, but yeah,
fair enough.
Can you see this figure out of the corner of your Aaron? Can you see the figure out of the corner of your eye?
Yeah. You're gonna leave him there.
I'm just saying, you can stand on the keyboard of my computer.
Okay. All right, no worries. Bill K got a yearbook and a couple of special missions and Transformer crossovers. Good work, man.
Nice one,
here's
Bill.
a tip.
Nice one, brother. I said nice one, brother.
Here's a tip, Bill. If you can find the 4 Order of Battle comics, they're usually really cheap. And if you pick them up, they're full of good sort of stuff on like character profiles. So the 4 Order of Battle comics, if you can get them, mate, they're always cheap and they're full of good stuff. So
I don't have all of those.
Yep. Casey's proud of me. And Larry says that Casey's a bad influence.
That tracks.
Yeah. And Bill wants to know if he's spelling my name right. Yes, you are. But I've been called plenty worse. So go your hardest, mate. Need a bear sound for Larry. No, I was thinking of like a card dropping a skid, to be honest.
What about a wet fart sound?
I've got one of them, mate.
Follow through.
Fart sound. Yeah. You can play them all day if you want. Yeah. Oh, so anyways, we should kind of move towards the topic that everyone has come here for.
Absolutely.
Adam, I noticed you posted a YouTube video last week where you were quite upset. And
oh, you mean
it made me laugh. It made me laugh because when you get angry, I laugh at you. That's
you mean this thing? This thing right here?
Yes. Yeah, tell us about it.
Yeah. Well, what can I tell you? I did review it. I spent $200 on this thing, and it was definitely disappointing. It broke in my hand. The head broke off as I was articulating the figure. And I've since fixed it, so it is in working order. But a $200 toy that is described as being a well, what did I say in the thing? Described as having unparalleled levels of quality and realism. Shouldn't break in your hand now, should it? And I had a couple of dickheads hop into the comments section and say that I was being too rough with the figure, and that fucking sausage hands house over here was not posing it correctly or fucking whatever this twat was saying. And then this other dickhead just jumped in there. I was just like, go away. Just fucking go away. All right. Never had figure break in my hands before at all. I don't know. I've only done about 100 videos on YouTube, and let's say I don't know how many of those are reviews. It's never had a head snap off and not be able to get back onto the peg. So, could it have been a bit defective? Oh, I don't know, Aaron. What do you think?
Possibly. I think for that kind of money, the softness I saw in the pieces that fell apart, I would have been disappointed, to be honest.
Yeah.
I would have thought it'd be a lot more robust than that.
And this is the thing is, a lot of those figures that come out of Asian companies in the 1/12 scale, they're different to a 1/12 scale figure that Hasbro would do, right? They're just a different sort of build in a lot of sense. They're generally more slender and things like that, but they're also designed to be posed and whatever. And you see in the video where I have him doing a front kick, his leg can articulate fine. That was not even anywhere near close to breaking point. And one of these same dickheads was like, "Oh, it's lucky that you didn't break the leg off when you put him into the kicking position." I'm like, you're a fuckwit, because that's what he can do. Dolph Lundgren was using martial arts in the film, and he was, I think, a judo champion or something like that in real life. So, the figure's designed to be posed to kick or punch or whatever. Just calm down, mate. Just calm down. Relax. It broke. It's not the end of the world. I fixed it, and I'm going to sell the fucking thing. All right? So toddle off and complain somewhere else. You're not welcome here. Get out.
I think Joe Fan's having a crack at you. He's had dollar store figures break.
We don't have dollar store here, so I cannot relate.
You wouldn't find a $200 figure in a dollar store, would you?
No, I don't think you would you?
Yeah. And Bill says he's glad that you got it fixed. So, anyways, that has precipitated
an idea.
A chat about an idea, just a thread, and you and I sort of pick at that thread, and we come up with stupid shit like this. We're going to talk to you today about ultimate head swaps. And hello to all of our G.I. Joe fans and also cricket fans out there, which is none of
them. And that one of them is hosting this stream.
That cricketer is, of course, none other than Travis Head. His surname is Head. So I thought it very apt. I hate the word apt. I need another. What's another word for apt?
Appropriate.
Appropriate, yes. Fitting, very appropriate. Apt.
Fitting is very fitting, considering that we're talking about fitting heads onto figures' bodies.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so that's Travis Head. He's an Australian cricketer from my neck of the woods here in Adelaide, South Australia. Oh, and my gosh, he is a boss. He's an absolute boss. So Adam and I have done a little bit of homework, and we've put together some of our very own head swaps, ultimate head swaps. Adam, would you like it to kick us off, mate? What
Sure. What can I go with first? All right. I'll start with this one, Aaron. Now,
okay.
Obviously, with classified figures, you can just pop the heads off and pop another one on. Now, there are exceptions to this rule because, like I discussed with you the other night privately, the ball joints on the classified figures over the course of the line, it changes. So not every head will fit another body. So I had to play around with it a little bit. And I kind of approached this kind of like, what if this character looked different from the jump, for instance? And the first character I've got up is, what if rock and roll was a ranger and like having goggles?
Yeah. Very cool.
It works,
actually
right?
very yeah, it does. It's actually very Zazel.
It does look a bit Zazel-like.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah. Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy. So yeah, that's the first cab off the rank. What's the chat think? Would rock and roll have been better as a redhead?
Ranger rock and roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell us in the chat whether Ranger.
And I mean,
rock and roll.
I should put the goggles on, shouldn't? Oh, he's going to fit on his head, on his eyes. Hang on a second. We'll just pop this on just for funsies. Hang on.
Wes says he likes it.
The head.
Wes says he likes it. Jay says Hasbro are going to make the head issue universal going forward. Did you know that?
What was that? Sorry, so they should.
Yeah, so they should.
Like, because that's the thing. It's not just the same goes for like legends and classified. The ball joints just don't fit. So there he is. Got his glasses on, ready to rock and roll.
Yeah.
So that's my first one out of the way.
No, it's cool. Jay says it looks cool as well, and Steve says that he's just here for the neck chafing, which is a reference to one of our other streams. Okay, so I didn't put any figures together because I didn't want to mess around with 40-year-old plastic screws and O-rings. But I did, however, utilize my Photoshop skills for a very worthy cause. Put them to good use. It's time that I'll never get back, but I hope everyone enjoys what I've got prepared for you. So my first head swap, I just wanted to get the real childish, funny little primary school stuff out of the way first. I thought maybe I'd swap Baroness and Clutch's head over. And if I count this down, 3, 2, 1, I'll show you what the result is. So here we go. Are we ready? Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's have. Yeah. I'm not sure you want to see this, but here we go.
Oh look! It's the Clarinets and Butch.
Yes, absolutely. So yeah. Yeah, I had to do it just for no other reason except for it's very childish. No, but seriously though, Adam, I need to talk to you about your lack of knowledge around Eurovision, which occurred last weekend.
Yeah, I ain't got time for that.
Oh gosh, about
do you
10
watch
years
it?
ago.
Do you watch it every year?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I love it. Love it.
Wow.
So Austria won last weekend, which is the first time Austria won since Conchita Wurst won for Austria about 10 years ago. And Conchita Wurst, if you recall, and probably you don't, but Conchita Wurst
I don't know shit
yeah.
about that.
Conchita Wurst is a bearded lady. So when
I feel like that does ring a bell, actually.
Yep. So
Yeah.
when I saw Clutch's head on Baroness, I thought that's Conchita Wurst. Bill's laughing at it. Larry says it looks like George Michael.
Let's go outside.
Jonathan is telling us what a dominatrix looks like. How do you know such
Bring
things,
out the gimp.
Jonathan? How do you know? There's some boys having a chat about how many Walmarts are within a 15-kilometer radius of each other. Viper Scout says Baroness's head on Snowjob works pretty well. I call it blow on. Yes, that's very good. Steve says Clutch looks like Michael Jackson. Oh, there's some cracking comments there. Joe Fan says it doesn't work well. That's fair enough. Adam, back to you, mate. What's next?
All right. Well, seeing as how we've just had like dominatrix Clutch, we'll continue down that road, shall we? And I thought, what would happen if we took Dr. Mindbender and we put this guy's head on it?
Pig Bender.
Road Bender? Pig Bender. Pig Bender. Pig Bender.
Dr. Mind.
Yeah.
Dr. Mind Pig.
Dr. Mind Pig. Now, clearly, his head is like a little bit bigger than the body, so it's a bit out of proportion. But that sometimes happens too. People get gigantism, so yeah, and that's what I've got.
Yep.
No other reason than other just thought it looks stupid. It's funny.
Joe Fan says that actually works. Roadbender, Dr. Roadbender. That's very cool.
Yeah.
Viper Scout says it looks like his dentist. G.I. Joker says it looks like someone you keep your kids away from.
Look at that. It's got the Cobra sigil on the back. Go figure. Yeah, this is the retro.
Yep.
And the head actually fits on there properly. It clips into place. Some of these are just sitting on there, but this one clips on properly. So yeah.
Beautiful.
Road
Tristan
Bender.
has joined us as well.
Dr. Mind Pig. Huh?
Tristan has joined us.
Tristan. Hi, brother.
He's calling you Andrew.
Oh, yes. That's okay.
Andrew
Call me Aaron, Andrew,
Yep.
Andy,
Yep.
Amos,
Yep.
Adrian.
Yo,
Adam
Adrian.
would work.
Yep. Dr. Mind Pig.
Dr. Mind Pig.
Yeah.
Get me off the big
he's just
screen, mate.
he's correcting himself. Thank you, Tristan.
You go.
It's all right.
You got
like
it.
I said
That's the one.
Like I said before, when Bill was struggling to spell my name, I've been called plenty worse, and so was Adam. So you can call him whatever you like.
It's true.
Yeah, good times. Anyway, my next head swap. Let's have a look. I'm still on childish things. Yeah. Should I do this?
Absolutely.
All right. I just feel like I need to pause for dramatic effect. So
You what? Sorry.
I need to pause for dramatic effect.
Oh, okay.
Is that fair? No, all right, let's get on with it. So I swapped the heads of Xandar and Zarana. So it is not only is it a thing, it's it's incestuous as well. But this is what happens. I don't know why Zarana got taller all of a sudden. I'm so glad Pop Blender's not watching. We would have lost him.
The Serrano body with his Xandar head looks like the world's worst Karen from the 80s.
Oh. Yeah, this isn't on. I should have known I'd get comments like that. Oh, yes. Viper Scouts, we're going to get him on sometime. Viper Scouts says, pretty sure I saw both of them last time he was in San Francisco.
That would track. Yeah.
You can't really merge the names here either, like we have done for the last 3 head swaps. You can't really go
No.
Butch and Clarinets, because Xandar and Zorana is, if you mix, it is Xandar and Zorana.
Pretty much.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, everyone's having a chuckle at that too. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Back to Adam, mate. What's next, bro?
All right. Okay. Well, I've got the snow job body here.
Yeah.
And I thought, what would happen if we turned Mindbender into an Arctic sniper? That kind of works, I think.
I was thinking, without a head covering, he should be called Frostbite straight away.
Well, there's already a character named Frostbite, mate.
Yeah.
Maybe we could call him.
Call
him. What else could we call him?
Oh, let's not call him anything. Let's just play one of these.
Okay. The Arctic body of Snow, let's be honest, you could pretty much whack a whole lot of different heads on there and it would look good. So it's a good buck, I guess, for making an Arctic squad. We need more snow figures in the classified line, Aaron.
Fair enough.
Yeah, we don't have enough. We've got Snow Job, we've got the Arctic Bat, and we've got Snow Serpents. That's it.
Yep.
Need more.
Yep. Foot says you've done some good work there.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Bill wants to call him Mr. Freeze. Larry.
Mr. Freeze. That works, yeah. Mind job.
Beta Ray Bob says, looks like Arctic Safari Joe from Thundercats. Interesting.
Don't know who that is.
Interesting. Wes says that works.
Yeah.
Vibes says Scout says
I know.
Monocle. Yeah.
Maybe like you could do like draw a little target on the monocle. Like a little crosshairs, sorry. Not target, crosshairs.
Yep. Snowbender is definitely Dr. Mind Snow. There's lots of good names coming out here.
Dr. Snowmine
says Snowmine. Johnny wants to know.
Yeah.
Very.
Yeah. It's weird. Cool. It's weird. I don't know why. We need more like environmental figures in that sense. And yeah, it's
Tristan says it reminds me of the movie when
they
were out looking for Cobra. Yeah.
I'll pay that. I'll pay that.
Alpine and Quick Kick for Arctic Warfare, says Viper Scout. Well, shirtless Quick Kick?
What's that, sorry?
I don't know. Shirtless Quick Kick is ready for Arctic Warfare? I don't know about that.
Yeah. Such a weird trip.
The last Snowbender.
That's actually funny on multiple levels.
All right, so my next head swap, Adam, is I want to sort of get into the controversial stuff now. All right.
Okay.
Yeah. So, can you see where I'm going with this one?
Oh, clearly, because you've done the same thing with each of the slides. You show the first one was before, and then you show the after. So yeah.
Oh no! I've fucked with you because we can't use a hood.
Oh,
not allowed to use a hood.
That's why he's called Ronnie Trick Shot, folks. A little trickster over here, eh?
But this didn't sit right with me. Obviously, you know how I get with my OCD. Despite the fact that I gave Hooded Cobra Commander the traditional helmet, I couldn't leave version 1 Cobra Commander without a head. So I went looking for a different head to put on, and I couldn't think of anything more appropriate than the head of the biggest Cobra fan this side of the equator, none other than Quentin from the Barracks podcast. So I hope you're still watching.
Figure, Aaron. That's cheating. That's not an action figure.
Oh, well,
it's fine though. It's fine.
Yeah,
Firstly, let me say something.
Yeah.
The chrome-plated helmet on the hooded body.
Yeah.
That would look really good if it was in royal blue paint, like the outfit. Don't you think?
Yeah.
Maybe like a royal. Actually, here's an idea. The helmet is royal blue, but the face paint is gold, like the gold parts of the outfit. That would look good.
Ooh. Yeah, that's fair.
There you go, customizers. There you go, Campbell. Make one of those, mate. There you go. Just an idea. Now back to Quino over here.
Hello, Quentin. Yeah.
Yeah. Now I don't know if Quentin's watching, is he, at the moment? But you might need to explain to some of the viewers who Quentin is.
So Quentin is one half of the Barracks podcast. He is the brother of our great mate Campbell, Kiwi's GI Customs and Creations. Kiwi hasn't commented in a while, so I hope you're still watching. Kiwi, if you're still watching.
Tuned out.
But crikey, I would have thought he'd be all over this. Larry's being a bit mean.
A little bit.
Yeah. Viper Scout says, should have revealed him to be Duke. Dun, dun, dun! Yeah, very good point. But yeah, that's Cobra Pit Commander. Yeah, that's
Cobra Pit Commander.
Cobra Pit Commander. All right, back to you, mate. You got another one to show me?
I do. All right. All right, so we're switching things up now, Aaron.
All right.
And speaking of Quick Kick, we were just talking about him a second ago.
Yeah.
Who do you think, if you had to pull like a figure or a character to switch out to put on the Quick Kick body, who would you pick, Aaron? Like, who do you think would work well?
With those abs, definitely Xander.
It actually could work okay, to be honest, because he's got the long hair and whatnot. Oh God, put that away, please. Now, ironically, Xandar being a dreadnought, it kind of does work with this reveal, because I've got a head. And this is how I'm reimagining Quick Kick. He's got the headband. He's got the glasses. He's got some glasses, which match the sash and match the backpack. So yeah, that's Quick Kick, folks. That's my version.
Oh, beautiful.
It's like almost like Chuck Norris. It's like if Chuck Norris was Quick Kick.
Yeah. Quick Torch.
Quick Torch.
Michael Dudikoff.
Yeah. Have you ever seen American Ninja, Aaron?
No.
The film?
That's a bit more before my time. I have to have a look.
Have you got Amazon Prime?
No.
It's on Amazon Prime at the moment. 1, 2, and 3, I think. They've got a whole slew of ninja Kung Fu Lemmy. They've got a whole slew of ninja films on there. I think it's Return of the Ninja, something like that. Those 80s ones with Sho Kosugi in them. Yeah, they've got all those on there too.
Okay. All right. Anyways, more controversy.
Oh, this is going to work.
It's going to work. Well,
I think so.
Yeah. I put this one in here for Eric Harper. So I hope Eric is watching a little bit later on the replay squad. I know he's had some hard times of late, and condolences to Eric for the passing of his father-in-law, which has been a bit of a drawn-out process, and it's been a rough trot for him and his family. So I've been definitely thinking of Eric this week. So hopefully we can cheer you up a little bit with our stream. But Eric obviously is a massive fan of Flint, but is not a fan of Duke.
This is why Eric and I get along so well together.
He's never going to forgive me. Oh, and just while we're talking about Eric,
Yeehaw!
got to play one of them most naturally. Anyways, let's do this. 3, 2, 1, bang. I went there.
The Duke one isn't too bad on the Flint body, but the other one looks like the other one looks like I don't know. There's something wrong there. Like he belongs in an asylum, or I don't know. He's got something happening.
It's a bit of a pinhead, isn't it?
I don't know. This looks a bit odd.
Yeah. Larry says he's going to flip. Five Scout says he hasn't seen American Ninja since his childhood and probably doesn't want to, just to preserve the memory.
I've been looking at it the same way because I haven't watched it since I was a kid. Yeah. But with that said, oftentimes bad movies are still like old movies that are bad can be really good. So
yeah. And the boys have suggested that these guys should be called Fluke and Dint.
Fluke and Dint,
which did actually it did cross my mind when I was putting that slide together, because Fluke and Dint are two pretty readily used words in Australia. I wouldn't say they are everywhere else on the planet. I'm happy to be corrected there, but Fluke and Dint, definitely two real Australian words that Aussies love to use. So a dint is obviously a dent, and a fluke is something, a phenomenon that occurs that is very unlikely. So yeah, Fluke and Dint. And it does actually make me want to do a bit of play motion with a Fluke and Dint figure. Oh, and Eric is here. He's yeah.
Eric, I just want to say I'm sorry. I'm not responsible for this.
Shrunken Head Guy from Beetlejuice.
Yeah, I think he does remind me a little bit of that too.
Yep. Fluke and Dint, the Dollar Store Joes. Someone left the gates at Arendelle open.
Some context. Arendelle is a mental asylum. I don't know if it still exists, but was a mental asylum in country Victoria here in where I live. And Tristan used to live in the town near there, and I used to live a few towns over from there. So yeah.
Eric's really upset. Sorry, Eric. We've made him cry. Sorry, mate.
Look what you've done, Aaron. Asshole.
Yeah. I know. I'm such a bully. Such a bully. Joe Fan says that's just wrong because Flint's head looks tiny, which is true. Rexship says Hillbilly needs a shirt that says "Never go full Duke," and Hillbilly says yes, preach. Absolutely. Dial Tone V2 head on Chuckle's body makes a great Magnum PI. Kiwi, you're back. Did you see what I did to Cobra Commander, mate? If not, go back about 10 minutes. Where were you? Where were you, Campbell? Hillbilly's really upset. Sorry, man. Hope you're okay.
I'm not curb stomping you. That's all Aaron's doing.
Anyways, moving right along. Well, hello, that's me. We want you. There you go.
That's you.
Have you got another one?
I am.
Yeah.
It's my turn, right?
Yeah.
All right. I'm just going to show this.
Okay. Oh, yeah. That's pretty good.
Now, this is obviously from the new rock and roll, the same one that I was using before.
And stuck him on Torch's torso.
I just stuck it on this guy, and I think it kind of works a little bit. But I don't know. Glad to hear you're doing better, Eric, and sincerest condolences from me also, mate.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Good work. Roll torch.
I don't know. Roll torch.
Rock and torch. S&M rock and roll. Viper Scout wants to know what his safe word is.
Watermelon.
Torch roll. Hillbilly says it's awesome. Foot 1 2 1 2.
That's a good name. That's actually good. That's actually good.
Yeah. That is a very good name. Larry reckons rock and roll is having a midlife crisis. These are very good. The comments have been fantastic tonight. Absolutely fantastic.
They really have.
Thank you, boys.
Very creative.
Awesome. All right. So I thought I got a little bit serious for this one because this is one that everyone always talks about. But I haven't actually seen anyone do it. So I wanted to swap Mercer version 1 and Mercer version 2. I wanted to swap the heads over. And I wanted to have a little debate on which one looks better. Because it might be a tough choice. So without any further ado, tell me, Adam, which is the better figure now?
Well, I'm thinking. I kind of like the V2 on the V1 body.
Yeah. Interesting.
That V1 body is awesome. I've always loved that Mercer figure ever since I first got it as a kid. But in the same token, the V1 head does work with the V2 buck as well. So
yeah, it does.
You can go either way. Go either way.
I actually like the V1 head on the V2 body.
Yep.
And the only reason for that is because I've seen what Mercer looks like in the new Skybound comics.
Yep.
And I reckon it's a pretty close resemblance. But having said that, both of them are really cool. Really, really cool.
Yeah.
Steve says the V2 looks like Kurt Russell. Yeah, bit of black back blast action.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep.
Yeah. Hillbilly Harpy says he likes the V2 head on the V1, like you, Adam. Yeah. Jay wants to know what's up with the left arm on version 2. Yeah, that's always been a thing. Like, is it robotic or is it just a sleeve? It
looks like just armor, maybe like an armored sleeve, maybe.
Yeah. Larry reckons the V1 now looks like Tim Allen's sidekick from Home Improvement.
It does.
It does. Yep. That's fair enough. Have you got any more for me, Adam?
I do. But before I go any further, can you just bring that last comment back up for a second?
The Home Improvement one?
Yeah. I just want to take a moment to ask yourself and the chat. Oh.
Yeah, it's Dusty.
What is that? Dusty's cracking off.
Yeah, he's
calm down, mate.
He's got a mouth.
Okay, lad. Okay. Now, have you or the chat seen the infomercials where what's his name from Home Improvement, the guy with the beard,
Al Borland, as Judge Jetman has pointed out. Big Al.
Yes, that's him, Al Borland. Thank you. Where Al Borland is selling those hoses that automatically coil back up.
Yeah, the pocket hose.
I fucking want one of those hoses, Aaron. They look sick. And if they work as good as they do in that bloody commercial, which I've watched like from start to finish, even the long version, I don't know why I can't look away from that commercial, Aaron. I'm completely off topic, but I just had to share that with you. That's all.
Yeah. I reckon I want one too, but only because I live in an area where
fucking hose, bro. I want to get one.
But only because I live in an area where leaving garden hose around invites people of a certain persuasion. Yeah, I don't know if that's a universal thing. Do people do that all over the world, or is that just an Australian thing?
It's definitely a thing in Australia, bro. I don't know about in other parts of the world.
Yeah.
It would have to be, surely.
Yeah. So for those that aren't aware what we're talking about, marijuana smokers like to make homemade smoking devices using garden hose and Gatorade bottles. I think it's probably
Used to be back in the day. Used to be Spring Valley juice bottles, bro.
Oh yeah, Spring Valley juice.
Springer used to be called a Springer.
But yeah, Jetman says that Al used to host Family Feud as well. Interesting.
What the fuck? Did he really? Yeah. I didn't know that.
Oh, cool. Eric says those hoses are junk.
No, Eric, don't break my heart.
Yeah.
Really? Have you got one? Or are you just saying this? I want to know.
Joe Fan wants to know exactly what they did. Well, they got the bottle and they stuck a hole in the side and half filled it with water and then stuck the garden hose in and then...
You put the garden hose in, then you put foil in the garden hose. Then you pack it with the green stuff, light the green stuff, and toot.
Yeah, I didn't go into that much detail because I've never done it before, but Adam obviously has.
I've never done it either, but I have seen it done. True story. That's
sure.
factual.
Sure.
No. I promise you. I swear on my mother's life.
Right.
Never ever used one, but I've seen it.
Let's
Frankie boy. What's going on, Frank?
Let's move on. Hello, g'day to Shane from Same Time Toys. Well,
where's Shane? Oh. Shane's not tuning in today, apparently.
Frank, Woody. Hello, Frank.
What are you saying?
Woody and Shane. Yep, Smoking Joe's. I think
Joe's, maybe.
Yeah. Frank Doom on you. Hello, Frank. Joe Fan says they use Coke cans, Gatorade bottles, apples, pine cones, and hoses.
Yeah, apples I've heard of. I've never heard of pine cones, but yeah, I've heard of apples.
And Bill says they. and Josh was quick to say, I've never done it either.
Sure, mate.
Frank says Mercer O-Ring probably his favourite fig after Snow Job and Shipwreck. So he's obviously referring to the first one. I think they're both fantastic.
Now,
said he never
to answer your question, Aaron, I do have one left.
Yep. Okay. No worries. You want to show us? Show us, bro.
We're lagging.
Oh, no, we're fine.
We're okay? All right. So, last one, just an absolute, silly one. There's no rhyme or reason behind it. I was just mucking around and fiddle-assing with these figures to get this thing done for this. I've got no explanation behind it, but it is Roadblock. Roadblock? What the fuck am I saying? Road Pig. It is Road Pig with the new Frag Viper head on it.
Oh, man. What have you done?
It's way too small for the body. So he looks like the shrunken head guy from Beetlejuice as well, but I don't know. Frag Pig. It's Frag Pig. That's awful. Yeah, it's terrible.
Take it easy, Kiwi. Joe Hunter says Frag Pig. Exactly. You just said that.
There you go. Yep.
That's fantastic. That is fantastic. Oh.
G'day, mate.
See,
and that's it. That's all I got, bro.
He got a bit of sort of Bane vibes from Batman. It's interesting.
A little bit. Yeah, a little bit.
All right. I think I might only have one left as well. I think this is the one that I told Casey to hang around for because we were going to put some things right with this head swap. Well, given that a pattern's emerged, in this stream. It's reasonable to assume that I would just go ahead and swap these heads, but I haven't done that. I've just done this instead, especially for my friend Casey. So without any further ado, it's all fixed. What do you think, Adam?
I feel like the Airborne V2 looks shorter than the V1. That's what I think.
Oh yeah, he definitely is.
Is he? Is that just the perspective of the photo?
No, I'm pretty sure he is. Yeah, I reckon V2 is a little squat sort of little figure.
Right.
Bit chunkier, I suppose. So
okay.
And Casey loves it, so it's made my day.
That's good.
But Viper's jumped on board with Eric. He likes Sky Patrol Airborne better, so shoot him. Yeah. No, we won't do that. We'd never do that. And I reckon that's all I had. I just wanted to thank Transformerland for the images. They do some good vintage images, and it's always appropriate. Word that I learnt tonight.
Yep.
Always appropriate to offer credit where credit is due. So thank you, Transformerland, for those images. All right, that's about it. I reckon. I don't have any other head swaps.
I'm just swapping all mine back as we talk.
Yes, you are. You've sort of trailed off there, but that's fine. They're your toys. You're allowed to play with them.
I'm concentrating. Don't worry. Just enjoying myself.
Yeah.
I'll tell you something though. I've noticed since I've been doing this for the last minute or two is that when you do change some of these heads and put them back on, I noticed this actually earlier too. Is like when you return them to their normal state, sometimes they're often a little bit looser, and like look at that. Look at that.
Oh.
Whee!
Well, it's very Exorcist, that is.
Yeah, not good, not cool, Hasbro, but not surprising either. But it might stiffen back up. You never know. See what happens.
Yeah,
no big deal at the end of the day.
What have you got coming up on your channel?
Well, mate, it's been a big week. I've reviewed the arse out of 3 different things in the last 5 days, and I don't have anything really at the moment in the pipeline. I haven't spoken to you about this. I was considering another stream with you, like a 2,000 subscriber stream, like a celebratory stream, perhaps. But I don't know. Maybe that's a maybe. I'm not 100% sold on the idea. But what else? Look, June's just around the corner. I reckon between now and then, with a bit of luck, I might have either Footloose or Darkline. So expect another review, you thirsty bastards. So yeah, we'll see.
G.I. Jetman's just provided an opportunity for you to plug your supplier.
Yeah, one of my suppliers. Yeah, so I got him from Pop Toys. If you follow me actually on Instagram, Jeremiah, if you have Instagram, you'll see I posted about them this morning because they still have Breaker and Frag Viper in stock as well. And I feel like Andrew might have heavy duty. Don't quote me on that. But he does ship internationally. So that is an option for you if you are desperate. But yeah, that's where I got him.
Beautiful. He does have eBay as well. I noticed he's selling a few bits and pieces on eBay. So
Andrew does?
Yeah.
Oh, does he really? I didn't know that.
Yeah. My channel, I've got a couple of days off. So I'm
How come you got time off?
I'm taking a photograph of I'm taking photographs of a company sponsored fun run tomorrow. Which means I get a day off in lieu on Monday, so I'm hoping to put together some some videos maybe this afternoon on Monday. My wife is crook, so I don't think we'll be doing a lot. But yeah, I mean, she wants to go out. I've got another eBay gamble to go through, obviously, with where I got this Cobra Commander from. I want to show off my He-Man.
Oh, you fucking. Sorry, Road Pig just took a flag dive.
Okay,
fair. All right.
Yeah, I want to show off my Motu figures. Do a bit of a video for Casey. I've got a couple other things in there just floating around in the back of my mind too. I wanted to talk about because I completed my Street Fighter collection, and I want to talk about Star Brigade as well. Maybe before May is over. So we'll see how I go. Yeah, man. If I get to it, I get to it. If I don't, I don't. I passed 300 subscribers last week.
Congratulations.
Which was cool. Thank you. Not your lofty sort of heights, but I'm thankful for every one of those 300 people that have clicked subscribe. There'll never be a first 300 ever again. So I cherish you all. Thank you, Frank. Frank is congratulating me. G.I. Jetman says, don't be climbing any cruise ships. Did you see that in Sydney the other day?
The Mexican ship?
No, there was a cruise ship in Sydney, and a guy decided he was going to climb up the mooring ropes.
Oh, I didn't see that. I thought Jeremiah might have been referring to that one that hit the bridge in America.
No. I saw that too, but there was a cruise ship in Sydney, and a guy climbed up the ropes and was arrested for doing so. Viper Scout says congrats, and Casey says congratulations to us both as well, which is a good segue because I want everybody to tune in to Casey this weekend. He's talking about 2000 Joes at the moment. It's just like Saturday morning cartoons. Casey's doing some phenomenal work with Eric and a whole cast of special guests. So get on there and have a look. I'll certainly be in the chat. So yeah, I'll be staying.
So what? Tonight.
Yep, it's tonight for us. Tomorrow morning for our American friends. And lots more congratulations come in. So thankful, boys. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys. Yeah, thank you.
Have you got anything else, Adam, before I hit that outro?
You mean like to sign us off with?
If you want, mate, fire away. What are you?
I do.
Yeah.
I've got 4 words for you, Aaron. Then you can hit the button.
Okay.
Buy figs, not subs.
See you next time, boys.
Press the button. Dramatic pause.
I'm gonna press it now. Oh man.